You're listening to What's Up, Van Horn? And here are your hosts, DJ Rewind and Chris the Chief Herrera.
And good morning, Van Horn, Texas. How we doing today?
Good morning, y'all. How's it going?
What's up, Van Horn?
Oh my gosh. Wow, 90210. Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, Beverly Hills 90210 from that's back when Tiffany Amber Thiessen became the naughty girl from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah.
Which everybody was like thrilled about that.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching, not watching, but I always tell you this every weekend, but I get so much shit from the Howard Stern show, you know? Mm-hmm. And she was doing an interview with the Howard Stern show one time. Can you believe that she lost her virginity like at 14 years old?
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, that's crazy.
So like the whole time Kelly Kapowski was acting innocent on Saved by the Bell.
She was a slut.
Yeah. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. So I was like really like, wow, dude. So this chick, what these other kids on the show weren't. I mean, what's crazy is her boyfriend was like 10 years older than her. Mm-mm. He was like, well, he was, I don't know, about 10, but he was like 21.
Yeah. When
she was 14.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? So like, think about it. There's Kelly Kapowski getting some next to Mario Lopez, who probably, he probably did his thing, but I mean, all these other, but anyway.
There were some things I would do to him.
These are the trials and tribulations we go when we have a gay co-host, man. Anyway, so what's going on today, dude?
Oh, so we were talking, because Halloween and all that stuff. Remember how I said, it would be cool to go down to the basement of El Capitan and do like
a haunted house or something like that?
EVP sessions and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I guess apparently somebody was saying, two different people were saying that there were about ghost hunters probably coming down.
Like the real Ghost Hunter show?
Yeah.
From what is it, A&E or?
I think A Sci-Fi. I think it's Sci-Fi. Yeah, it's on Sci-Fi.
Whatever it's on, but I mean, I know which one's on. So they're gonna come to Capitan.
That's what I was.
That's what the word is.
The word is around the you know how it goes.
Yeah.
So hopefully let's see.
That'd be pretty cool to be on an episode of yeah.
And shit ain't gonna happen. It's nothing.
You never know though. You never know. So it's getting pretty cold. Actually, this weather's kind of crazy, man.
I love it. Oh shit!
There was a big old roll cloud in Midland the other day. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen a roll cloud. Mm-mm. It looks like a big old, imagine the big cigarette in the sky.
Oh, okay. I've seen a wall of dirt.
Well, yeah, that's you can see those in Van Horn every summer. 53 right now, 73 the high, 51 the low for today. So a chance of rain about 10%. But either way, there's kind of this mist in the air today that's kind of just like giving it that whole fall feeling. Looks like we're out of summer.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
It was so funny because what was it on Tuesday? Yeah, it was because Tuesday's my Friday at the restaurant. And it's freaking cold. We were all sitting outside smoking a cigarette. And we're just bundled up. And I'm just there with my cigarette like this, and I'm like, "This is stupid. Like, why are we standing out here
with a cigarette in the rain?"
Cigarette, yeah, exactly.
Dude, that smokers go through lengths to have a cigarette, man.
Oh, hell yeah,
they go through crazy stuff just to have a cigarette.
I need to quit smoking, but but every time I have a beer, you gotta have that cigarette. Oh, that's just me. But then it's that cycle.
That is just you.
That's just a cycle.
No, I know a lot of people that do that. I know a lot of people that do that, and they gotta have a cigarette. So I mean, that's just I guess that's the urge of nicotine. You know what I mean? So what else you got going on today, Chief?
Not much. Let's see. Oh my God. Well, you remember TLC?
Well, you know what? Before we get into all that gossip that you're so good at, let's talk about local news. That's what I actually meant. If you had any local news.
Local.
You live in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. We want to wish a big congratulations to the volleyball girls. The volleyball girls actually they played on Tuesday, and they had a big a nail biter against Fort Hancock. Apparently,
What was this? Is it an outside game?
no, it was here in Manhorn.
Oh, it was here?
It was here in Manhorn. Let me see if I can get a shot of the girls playing. Might lose my audio real quick. Hold on, guys. So there you can see the girls. You know, apparently it was a big nail biter, dude, and they hadn't had a game like that in years. It was a district win. So, and next they play, I think, from what I was told, Cerro Blanca. And so hopefully these girls can come out with a win and get us a district championship, because on the other side of the rainbow, not much is happening. Which is, I mean, it's okay. It happens, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, and the guys don't play this week. They have a bye. So, plenty of, gives you a chance or a good opportunity to catch up on volleyball. And the girls are doing great. So, y'all guys go support these girls who are doing awesome, by the way. What else we got? Okay. So, this is going to kind of be controversial, but whatever. The school had an open house on Monday, okay? And, you know, the kids didn't go to class Monday, but they still had an open house on Monday. I have kind of a bone to pick about this, man. Hold on one second, I got a text here. Oh, they played Del City today, in Del City.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. But they played Del City. Yeah, guys need to go support them anyway, because it's, you know, these guys are doing really good. I went to open house on Monday, right? And I was really upset, dude. Okay. This is the, you know, what was open house when you were young?
When we did open house, they went, the teachers would make us do something, you know,
Like a certain project, right?
Project. I remember
Dedicated to open house.
Yeah, I remember. What was it? When I was in third grade, Mr. Cervantes. We did a big, you know, the big old sheet roll of white paper, and we did an outline of ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and then we had to, you know, had to be somewhat like look like us or whatever, and then they put it on the seat.
Oh, like a shadow, a silhouette.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
You know, and they put it on the seat where we sat. You know, they always, you know, and discuss of the things that you do, projects, and, you know, little things like that. You know, and how we're doing. But I was always a nuisance, so
You're always a bad little chief.
I hated open house.
I can see you being vago in school, but nonetheless, it consisted of. Nonetheless, it consisted of us doing projects and people attending classes and walking through and say, okay, this is where we hang our coats, you know, like the kindergartners.
Yeah.
This is where we put our backpacks. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting texted like crazy this morning.
It's too early for that.
Oh, anyways, yeah, it consisted of people like, you know, I would show my parents where we hung our coat, and where we put our backpacks, and this is our calendar, and this is what we write down, and blah blah. You know, we would know what we do, right?
I didn't brush my teeth this morning.
Oh, okay. I thought something stank. No, but you know what I'm saying? Seriously, this is what we did in open house. You know, so let me give you a walkthrough of what happened on Monday. At first, I thought I was gonna, you know, cause my daughter's classroom is outside, so I was assuming that I was gonna walk to her class, but she like ran into the building right away, so I followed her. And Mr. Puig was standing right there in the hallway. And I went up to him and I asked him, so where do we go? Do we go to their classroom so we can see their stuff or whatever? And he's like, no, everything's happening in the cafeteria. You know what I mean? I was like, okay. So, and I thought to myself, okay, well, maybe like they got the individual grades separated, and the teachers are gonna just kind of show us a project or something. This is what's going on in my head as I'm walking to the cafeteria. You know, and mine, Mr. Brick told me, yeah, and there's plenty of Frito pie and ice cream, all you can eat. So I'm like, okay. So as I'm walking to the cafeteria, I'm thinking to myself, you know, okay, they must have something set up in here that's pretty cool. So I walk in there, and everybody's just kind of hanging out. Let me see if I can pull up a pic. So, I mean, everybody's just hanging out there, and it's like just kind of chilling, relaxing. And I find my daughter's teacher, right? I go up to her and I start asking, what's going on and stuff. And she starts telling me about a test that they're taking the previous week, And I'm like, okay. And, so after that test, we're going to evaluate their performance and blah, blah, blah. And then we'd like to schedule a conference. So I scheduled a conference with her, and that was pretty much it. After that, I ate Frito pie and
all the ice cream we can get.
All the ice cream we could get.
You should have called me.
And a glass of tea.
Oh.
Which, don't get me wrong, it's cool that they had Frito pie and ice cream, but here was my thought process. If I could rewind the whole thing and do it all over again, right? If I could rewind the whole thing and do it my way, I would have let parents gone in the classroom. Okay? Tell the teachers, do your thing in the classroom, show them what they're doing, what they're up to. As soon as you're done, send them over to the cafeteria for Frito pie and ice cream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but what are you going to do? That was the open house that they threw this year, and
maybe
I think they really need to kind of sit back and rethink that,
Oh my gosh!
I'm not saying y'all did a bad job, guys. I'm just saying that it's room for learning, I guess, if you want to call it whatever.
I remember, what was it, Miss Crowley? Remember the assignment notebooks?
Oh man, don't even remind me about that stuff.
Well, I got pretty good at forging my mom's name in Miss Crowley's class every week. She every Monday, she made sure you
knew how to write Isabel.
Yeah. I am better. Every she Miss Crowley would check our assignment notebooks every Monday, the weekend or
Miss Crowley, dude, I would hate to take notes in her. It's because I'm not a note taker, man.
Yeah.
I do not learn by watching it overhead. I'm sorry, I just don't. I learn by actually doing the work.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? And taking notes, man, and then on top of that, you turn off the light and you
just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, man, that's it, dude. Especially when it's 8 a.m. You know what I mean?
I remember. Yeah, so she'd go around the class, and I was like, "Shit!" I was like, "I never showed my mom my assignment notebook, whatever." In
fact, your mom didn't even know you took that class.
Yeah, and it wasn't until parent teacher conference, of course, so I had to leave my assignment notebook behind, and finally, my mom's seen the assignment notebook and. She's just like,
what is this?
What's this? I never know, the homework that he has, because you have to write your homework, on your subjects or whatever. And then she's like, that's not my signature.
That's
not my signature. She's like, it's a pretty good one, but that's not my signature.
Thank God you didn't get a hold of a checkbook.
Oh no, that's a whole nother subject.
I believe you, Chief. I believe you. So
I could have been a
speaking of controversy. So we got a pretty hot subject today. We gotta knock at the door. Okay. So we got a pretty hot subject today, dude. That's pretty controversial. Okay, we're gonna see what everybody has. And please call in 915-588-9722 with your comments and opinions on this, guys. Okay. So apparently there's a teacher at school that stuck an elementary student in a closet. You all right, man?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just
interrupted my whole introduction.
I know, I'm sorry.
Anyways, a teacher put, as a form of punishment, put a student in the closet and turned off the light. And mind you, this is an elementary student. When I first heard the news, I thought it was a high school student, And I was like, man, if that was me, I would have just gone to sleep, But apparently, no, it's not. It's a elementary student, and there's a big uproar about it, dude. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty. The teacher is a pretty young teacher, and from what I understand, okay, this is the things that I've been told. All right, so I'm not gonna put these. Don't take these to the heart because I don't know the entire detail. If I was there when he did it, I could, walk you through the whole thing, or, But this is from what I've heard, and everybody's good about telling what they've heard. The guy's a pretty young guy. On top of that, he has a lot of students in the class. He has 60 students in one classroom, from what I understand. So, that's enough. To me, part of it needs to be like, you kind of need to watch that when you assign a young teacher that, due to the fact is that they're rookies. They don't know quite how to handle it yet. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. What would you do with 60 kids in a classroom?
I'd walk out. Just
no, but I mean, you had to be there. You had to be there.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Oh, fuck, I don't even know. I don't know is that you can't let these kids run over you.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly. So, I mean, I'm not sure if he did this. I still think it's wrong. I still think it's wrong that he put a kid in the closet and turned off the light.
What happened to detention?
Well, I mean, it's really tough to manage 60 kids.
Yeah.
It's really tough to manage 60 kids. It's not easy. I have trouble managing one. So, I mean, please call in with your opinions, 915-588-9722, or even just text us, whatever. We really want to know what's going on with this guy. I mean, I feel bad for the guy because, he... Now
he's got to deal with angry parents.
Yeah, dude, and that's the worst. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for protecting our kids and stuff like that. A couple of weeks ago, we had Brian on the show. Mm-hmm. And he made a very valid point. He had said, parents have to understand what they do have sometimes. Sometimes you don't have the angel you think you have. Yeah. I'm not saying this is the case. But at the same time, us as parents, I don't do this. I really try to get down to the reason of it. Like, I ask questions. I don't blame the teacher right away. I don't think it's right you blame the teacher right away. I think, if we don't know what happened. We only hear what we want to hear. Like, have you ever had that instance where, some kids they misbehave, so the teacher does a little something more extreme or gets physical.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's possible that the student was physical first. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's really tough not to put your hands on anybody when they're putting their hands on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying this is the case. I'm not saying this particular thing what happened this time was the case, but I'm saying, like, because I've been in, how can I put it? When I was in high school, I saw a lot of kids, like, really misbehave. And on top of that, I saw one get physical with a coach. Like, he actually pushed him and stuff. And at that point, the coach got physical back. That I understand. You can't do that, dude.
Yeah.
You as a student, you can't do that, man. You can't go there and take advantage of people who are like sitting there and trying not to. They have to hold everything back from hitting you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you're over here taking advantage of that, they can't hit you, so you do that. You meet this guy out in the streets at a Walmart or something. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that crap.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pull that stunt. So, but what I'm saying is, like, in this instance, they need to find out what happened before they go and tie him with a noose.
Yeah.
Or like, because we're all real. Van Horn is a real tight community, and they're real good to put up the pitchfork against outsiders.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we really need to find out what happened. But, I mean, I really hope this all gets settled. To me, if I was him, the first thing I'd do, and if he wants to come on the show, he's more than welcome to. Come on the show and just publicly apologize, dude. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe it was just a bad situation go wrong. But there's nothing like a sincere apology that it's good for the healing. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to, you're more than welcome to come on here and state a public apology. But like I said, just get it solved, man. It's something that we need to, So apparently the chief doesn't have much to say on this.
Oh yeah, I'm not really.
Well, yeah, because you're just what. So And other than that, I mean, I really hope this gets resolved. But if y'all got your opinions, whatever y'all want to say, 915-588-89722. And just remember, guys, I was asking, by this time they have taken school pics and they haven't. So I called the other day to the school to find out, and they're November 2nd, guys.
School pictures.
So
I hated picture day. That was the one day that I always forget to dress up.
That's when you go wearing your weed, your weed,
Yep.
your weed plant pants and shit.
I love those pants, man. $20 at a swap meet in Tucson.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Right next to the Virgin Mary ones.
Yep.
Us Mexicans have a problem with the Virgin Mary.
Yep.
Like we always got to put her in the back of the shirt or something.
And the bedazzle gun.
The bedazzle gun.
You know how it's all the designs and crap.
Okay, so what else we got going on? What's in the world? What's in the world of
now that
Christopher Herrera?
Now that you're speaking of school, there as a teacher in Dallas, she was a Spanish teacher. Her name's Christina Cole DeWeese. And when she was 18, she posed for Playboy as one of the co-eds of the month. And then, because they have, if you've seen Playboy and they have like the centerfolds and stuff like that, it tells you, who, what they like, dislikes, whatever. And she had put at one point, then she was going to go to college and go become a Spanish teacher. Well, she did that. And somehow along the line, the Dallas School District found out and they fired her late last week.
So she was a Playboy model before she became a teacher.
Yeah. So she did this at 18 and she's 21 now. And she's apparently she was if she plays it posts for Playboy,
she's a pretty hot chick.
Yeah. But she was a really good Spanish teacher from what I've been reading.
I don't get that. Why did they fire her after? I mean, she did Playboy, dude. I guarantee thousands of those teachers. I mean, not thousands, but thousands of teachers around the world. Mm-hmm. Thousands of teachers do this stuff around the world when they're young. Of course, they're gonna party. They're 18.
Yeah, exactly.
If a good-looking girl has a chance at Playboy when she's 18, who didn't make a? I'm not saying doing Playboy was a bad decision, but who doesn't make those kind of decisions when you're 18? If you're gonna do it, you should do it when you're 18.
Yep.
Because you sure. I mean, unless you plan to be a model when you're 50, which I haven't seen.
She used the money to pay for school.
Yeah. Okay.
That's.
So it's not like she used it on her heroin.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much, but I thought it was just like, wow, she's like, I miss the kids. I'm sad about that. But otherwise, she's doing fine. But I think she's going back to modeling now because she used to model when she was 12 years old. And yeah, well, the whole teacher thing obviously is not going to work out.
Yeah.
Because of her past, which sucks.
But anyways.
Yeah.
We gotta make it a short show today, guys, because I gotta head to Odessa. So I'm gonna show you one more tidbit that's pretty crazy that I thought I was browsing the internet last night, and it was pretty crazy, dude. Okay, it was pretty nuts. It's about the new $100 bill. So you guys take a look at this, and just a little FYI, little conspiracy theory for y'all this morning.
Guys, this is a mega news flash. Y'all have been watching, anyone that's been watching what I do, I decrypted the U.S. currency years ago, bills that no one else knew what was on those bills. That is an identical match to the side of the building of the Alfred P. Moore building. I'm going to show you the old $10 bill, or the latest $10 bill. There it is. That's a tidal wave coming over a building. with a radioactive sky. The sky is radioactive. There's a nuke in the background. This is tidal wave. This is a building right here. And when I move my hand, you will see this building's reflection in the water. There it is. This is the water right here. Okay, that's the $10 bill. The $100 bill has come out, the new $100 bill. This is urgent, viral, get it out. It's coming, I guarantee it. The prophetic utterance the Lord gave me in 2007, many of those things have already happened. This is the end of it. Get ready.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, the hand of the oppressor has been lifted against you. And out of the sea shall come fire and smoke and a devouring wind. Water as high as the walls of Jerusalem shall cover the city by the sea, and great shall be the destruction of that city.
Here is the new $100 bill. The 10 has been turned upside down. Anyone that watches my ministry should know what that means. Here come contrails of missiles right here. Here's a contrail of a missile coming in, exploding. Coming in from this side right here, exploding. The reason I'm showing it to you on this is because once you put it in a higher resolution, it's difficult to see. But with the naked eye, here again is the contrail coming in, missile exploding. This is going to be New York City, and you're going to see the water coming through now after this. Here are the buildings. Here are the buildings right here. See the buildings right here? Okay, you see all this ink right here that makes the unidirectional lines? There's darker ink in certain spots. You'll see it. Okay, these unidirectional lines is movement towards the subject, which is us. As I change the magnification, you're going to see all of this. All of this is going to turn to waves coming in from those nukes that went down, and they're going to be destroying the city. Watch. Here it goes. There it is. See it? See how it changed? See how it gets all fluffy? Boom. There it is. Buildings being wiped out. There it is. See the water? That's water. I'm going to go back. Look. There it is. Now picture the water coming at you. Boom. Boom.
So a little bit of conspiracy theory this morning.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you about that. I don't know if it's coincidence that you can just fold $100 bill or any type of bill into a certain position where it makes these pictures. But I was looking at it, and they all seem to be folded the same way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Every time they find something in it, it's folded kind of the same way.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. You know, conspiracy theory or not, it's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts to kind of think, you know, this could happen.
Yeah, I think, what was it, the $20 bill where you fold it?
Yeah, that's what he was showing was the Twin Towers and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I thought it was something real. I saw it last night and I was like kind of tripped out about it. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna put this on the show tomorrow. It's something good for people to talk about. We got a text during that little segment there talking about the whole deal with the school with that guy putting. They told me I can tell you this guy has problems, treats even high school band students in similar ways. Ooh. So I don't know. I really hope they kind of resolve this. I mean, we got a 1. So the guy's doing something good in the band, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know, we got a 1. And that we haven't got a 1 in a while, in the marching at least. So, I mean, like I said, you know, hopefully they find this out and whatever happens, man. You know, good luck to the guy, and I really hope he comes out of it. Not go, you know. But let's wrap up because I really got to get going, guys. I'm sorry to make it an early show. I'm sorry about that, Chief. I know you had a little more to talk about, but we'll get it on Monday. It's no big deal. Let's like today's high is gonna be 73. Tonight is 51. So you guys make sure you wear a jacket. Like I said, congratulations to the volleyball girls on their great win against Fort Hancock. Make sure to catch them in Dell City. Okay. So now that we have a bye this week, and other than that, I guess that's pretty much it, guys, huh?
Yep.
So
I'm excited at 26th. The Rubies Halloween party.
Don't forget about the Halloween party. I'm DJing at the Convention Center.
Convention Center.
Yeah, so make sure you go there, Uncle Fister. So you guys have a good morning, and we will see you Monday bright and early, 10 o'clock a.m. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Right on.
And
You
we'll
guys have
see
a good
y'all.
one.
We'll see y'all when we see y'all.